Here with Mark Selby at the Matchroom World Grand Prix after his 4-3 first round win over Liang. Very high quality match, but you needed to steel your nerves at the end, Mark.
Yeah, I thought it was a good game, start to finish. I think there was more or less a break in every frame above 50. 3-2 down, I was just sat there calm, didn't really do much wrong. I probably missed one or two reds in middle, which were tricky reds, but if I pot them, I've got a chance myself. Miss them, and Liang's punished me every time I've made a mistake. So I think it was like that from both of us all the way through the match.
Yeah, you're right. Looking at the stats, there was a break of over 50 in every frame. Your pot success 94%. Wembo's 91%. You really did have to be on top of your game there, didn't you?
Yeah, it's nice to come out the winning side when I've had a pot success at that high percentage. Played two matches this year, both against Neil. I think I've had 95% pot success and lost, and then another one 94 and lost. So I was sitting there thinking, I've only probably missed two balls and I could be going home 4-2, but thankfully for me, I managed to play well in the last two.
And at 3-2 down, were you still confident at that point? I know you said you managed to play well, but did you have that confidence that you would come through?
Not guaranteed. I was sitting there thinking I'll still come through, but I was confident that if I got a chance, I would take it. And that's the way it seemed to go. But at the same time, I knew that if Liang got a chance, he looked confident that he was going to take it as well.
So you won the final of the Scottish Open on Sunday night here. Back here 3 days later. What do you do in between the two? So let us into what happened. So that was a big win. It's a home nations title. It's a good win.
Yeah.
And then you're back here in 3 days. So what did you do in between?
Yeah, well, I went back home Sunday evening because it was quite an early finish. So I had to do a drugs test first, which I was probably shocked that I beat Ronnie. So I had to do a drug test first and then drove home with Vicky and Sophia, and then just had a couple of hours the next couple of days on the practice table and just spent some time with the family, which was nice because it's at the minute we seem to be few and far between being here.
Certainly does. And from a psychological point of view, when you win the tournament last week, does that take the pressure off you this week, or does it put more pressure on you having just won a tournament?
No, it definitely don't put pressure on, but it gives you obviously a lot of confidence going into the next tournament, but that doesn't give you a divine right to come here and win that as well. But it's always nice going to a tournament believing in yourself, knowing that you're playing well, which obviously I was because I won the Scottish.
And watching you practice earlier on, you practice with earphones in. What do you listen to?
I just listen to music, just obviously Kasabian, Leicester group, I really like their music, so I listen to a bit of them. Hence my walk on is a Kasabian song as well. So yeah, just practice and just try and stay relaxed really, not too intense.
And next up, you've got Anthony McGill, a player who you've got a very good record against. I think only one real defeat in the world to him.
Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah.
So going into that, obviously with the good record against him, you must go into that full of confidence.
Yeah, well, I'll go into any match confident whoever I'm playing at the moment, but Anthony's a great player, one frame away from getting to the World Final himself earlier on in the year. Only just fell out the top 16, but I'm sure the way he's playing, he'll soon get back into it, so it's going to be a tough game.